Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about buying S19J Pros or S1995 terahash, running them in low power mode and saving a lot of money, getting your efficiency down to an S19K level. We're going to be showing you how that's done in today's video, showing you guys our brains software running, our firmware running on our miners, and showing you our results. We ran various power targets, various settings, frequencies and voltages, and we got the best results for you. It's a great way to jump in on getting miners, not going with new S19Ks or S21s, but actually going with S19J Pros or S19s. All right, so if you think that's interesting, you know what to do. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to cryptollc.org if you want to set up an ASIC farm. You want to go with Bitcoin, maybe you want to go with Litecoin, maybe you want to go with some other crypto. Here at our farm, most of our clients, they all go with Bitcoin mining. We do have one that's mining on L7s, but it doesn't really matter to us. We can help you set up that farm for yourself. Also, we do GPUs. If you want to do GPU mining, we can also set up a farm for you. Now, we sell ASICs. We host ASICs at this farm, 7.5 cents. So you want to jump in and host your ASICs here. We do have a little bit of room left still available for you. And before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. All right, let's get started. So these are S19s and they're running great. They're all running full power mode. That's why we had to add these little pieces of wood to block off this area to have the hot air not to come back around. It's -3 miners because this PDU is fully loaded. Can't put any more power on it. But the point is that these miners are all running full blast. They're going away, right? Their efficiency is 32. So 32 watts a terahash is what they consume. So an S19K consumes 23 watts a terahash, right at 23. And they cost around $2,000, maybe like 22, 23, 24, depending where you get them, if they're used or they're new and all that stuff. But they're around that price range. Now I'm going to show you how you can actually go with an S19J Pro, go with that, get multiple miners, meaning you don't buy one, you buy two for the price of 1K, and you're going to have terahashes left over for yourself. You're going to have the same efficiency. So I'm going to show you guys here. This is our brains running on an S19J Pro. Again, this is running just full blast, so it's running at 110 terahash. You can see it's only 60% fan speed. It's really great. The chip temp is awesome, really, really nice, low chip temp. And it's blasting away. Everything's great on this J Pro. Now I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to open up our setting, our results, not settings, our results here. This is for the S19 regular, meaning it's S1995 terahash. And you can see how we were testing it. We were testing it on PDU5, which is a PDU right over here, PDU 1, 2, 3, 5. Here it is. This is PDU5, and we were testing those miners on the bottom, on the very bottom and the second row. Those are the miners we were testing, and they are all S19s. They are not the J Pros. We were running S19s. So this is what we got. If you run the power target at 3600, right here, see the power target, 3600, they consume 3295. Outside temperatures, their hash rate, then their brain pool that they take to feed. That's why it's 97.5, not 100. And then here's your efficiency, 32.6. But as we go up here to power target 1677, and then we have the result of 1616 watts. Outside temperature at the time of testing was 30 degrees, so it's basically freezing. This is our terahash. But look at this efficiency right there, 25.8. So the idea here is you do not buy new, right? You buy used. These S19s are very affordable. They're very cheap. You can get way more, bang for your buck if you're going with an S19. Now let's go to a J Pro. This is a J Pro. J Pros are even more efficient. I give you results here. Take a look. Let's go up to 34. Let's start at 3400. So 3400 power target. They were consuming 3022 watts, 111 terahash, and the efficiency is 27.9. Now, give you an idea. S19J Pro standard Bitmain efficiency. So, out of the manufacturing, the standard efficiency is 30. But technically it's 29.5. 29.5, around 30. We're getting 27.9 efficiency. So we're saving just by running brains. But the most important is right over here. Look at this. This is PDU2, by the way. This is the other container. This container has just S19, doesn't have any J Pros. If you watch our previous videos, you'll see there's a container opposite of this one that has these other, that has a J Pros. But anyway, this is PDU2, 65 target fan, 17 target for the power, 1708. This is the total PDU consumption. Comes out to 1500 watts. That's crazy. Outside temperatures at the time of testing was 50 degrees, 67.25 terahash. And your efficiency comes out to be 22.9. That is the same exact efficiency of a K. It's the same exact efficiency of an S19K. Now, the difference here is you can get 2 of these for the price of a K. 2 of these for the price of a K. Now, the S19K comes in various terahash. There's 120 terahash, 115 terahash. But at minimum, you're going to pay $2,000. At minimum, you're going to pay 2, 22, 24, depending you or use all that stuff. But at minimum, you're going to pay that. Here, we're getting 67. You can get 2 of these. So if you times 67 by 2, it's going to be almost, it's going to be 134, right? I think it is. 120 plus 14, 134. You're going to get more terahash for the same exact price of a K. Not only that, but these are available immediately. A lot of the Ks, they could be out of stock. They might not be the good quantity that you're looking for. They might not just be for sale at all. They're just sold out. But the J Pros, they're available. 104 terahash is the one we actually have available now. They're ready to buy immediately. So what we propose from Crypto LLC, one of the great ways to go with Bitcoin mining is to go with a J Pro, or you can go with a S19 regular, 95 terahash. Go with those miners. Run them at these settings here, right? Run them at 1708 power target for a J Pro. Run them at that. You're going to have 1500 watt consumption, 67.25 terahash at 22.9 efficiency. Not only that, the K versions, right? When you run a K, it's running at full blast, right? It's getting 23, but you're going to pay more than $2,000 for it. On top of that, when it gets warm outside, like 80, 90 degrees, the K is going to start to struggle. You're going to have really good airflow for it, and it's going to start losing efficiency as it gets warmer. With these guys, because you are downclocking them substantially, right? You're going down from 3,000 watts to 1,500. You're basically using half the miner. Half the miner is running so slow. That's why you're getting this efficiency. It's running so slow that you're getting that great efficiency on the chip. But what it gives you that even if outside temperatures are going to be like 120, 130 degrees, they're going to run fine. The fan speeds will not be at 100% because you are so much downclocking this miner, the S19J Pro, that you're going to have great efficiency even when it's hot. Some of the farms we ran in the summertime, you watched our previous videos, you see that 1.75 megawatt farm we have. That farm, when it gets to 100 and I think it was 103 degrees, that farm, we had to turn off the miners that were stacked on the sides. So I'll give you a description here. You can watch our videos, you'll see those the stacked miners. But we ran out of power on the actual container, but we had more power on the transformer. So we stacked miners on the sides here, and they would then they would not be absorbing the immediate humidity coming in, but they were just blowing the hot air out here. So everything's fine when it's less than 103. But when it became 103, these hot miners, on top of the fact that it's 103 outside, was just too much. Every single miner was running at 100% fan speed. Every single miner's chip on those miners was 85, 90, basically like borderline, we're gonna shut off at 80 seconds. When you run J Pros in low power mode, you will not have that problem. They will run smooth. In the wintertime, you're gonna be running those fans at about 15, 20%. They're going to be barely spinning because they're running at great efficiency. You have that really great downclock, and they're just going to be slowly pushing air. They're marvelous. They're the best. On top of that, you have great durability. The fans don't break as often. They break basically, they don't even break because they're just spinning at 15%, basically all of winter. Then fall comes around, they spin up to 30, 40, 50%. Then summertime comes around, it's 103 outside. They're going to be spinning at like 80, 90%. they will still be perfectly fine. Your chip temperature is still going to be 65. Anyone that does mining will tell you from Crypto LLC, when your chip temperature is at 65, you're getting the best efficiency. That's the best efficiency. Meaning that even though it's 103 outside, as long as your chip temperature is 65, that's a target temperature for the chip, you'll get great efficiency on the miners. So what does that mean? That means running a J Pro 103 outside, you're going to get all year long 22.9 efficiency all year long. No matter how hot it's outside, no matter what's going on, you will always get 22.9 because they will never ever go above 65% on the chip, which means also that your fans will never spin at 100 because your fans try to keep it down below 65. That's the whole point of why they spin up and they slow down, is because it's a target temperature on the chip. Anyway, that's what we recommend at Crypto LLC. We recommend going to J Pros. Now we have space available for you. There's a little bit left, and it's a great time to jump in. The container opposite over there is basically full. The one down there, it's raining outside, so let's see if it stopped raining. Maybe I can show you. Okay, it's a little bit raining. Okay, there we go. Okay, see that container? We're building that one out. It's almost done. So that's our racks. That one's full. This one's basically almost full, ready to roll here. This one's full, so we have no space here, but we do have a tiny bit available. So if you want to jump in and get yourself a little batch, you can do that. And jump in with us, start mining with us at Crypto LLC. Now, again, we recommend low power mode. You can run, whatever power mode you want, but in terms of efficiency, low power mode is the best. Do not buy the Ks. Jump in, get the J Pros, run them in low power mode with us. We allow that. A lot of mining farms, by the way, do not allow running in low power mode, as low power mode is kind of a waste of time for them. They rather that you plug in one miner and the miner is consuming 3,000 watts, and they're happy because they're charging you 7.5 cents for that 3,000 watts, right? They're charging you 7.5 cents kilowatt hour. They don't want to put them in low power mode because that means that they have more space they have to create for you. It takes up more space, it takes up more Ethernet connections, it takes up more connectors, it takes up more PDUs. They don't want to do that for you. They just want to just plug in your miner, it's consuming 3,000 watts or 32 or 34, whatever miner you have, and that's what they want from you. They don't want to waste their time. We at Crypto LLC, we work with low power mode customers. We recommend low power mode customers as that is the best, most efficient way to run your miners. Again, J Pros, 104 terahash, what we recommend. You could go with an S19 regular miner, like these guys here. These are just regular 95 terahash. You can go with these if you want. They are even cheaper. They are not as efficient, and as you watched a little earlier, the efficiency is a little bit worse, but not a lot. It's still great, still a great miner. We recommend either that or the other, but 104 is the best way to go. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like it, and until next time, goodbye.